Hey guys, this is Skylar. I am completely blind. I'm autistic and I have a chronic heart condition. Today, I was inspired to do a video on this topic because I've lately been watching, this channel. His name is Don't Panic. And I like his channel. Let's start off by just saying I really like his channel because, number one, like me, he's a sufferer of anxiety attacks. But also, number two, the reason I like him is because he reviews products that are supposed to work on anxiety attacks, and he's very descriptive of the products and how they work, which I love because I'm blind, remember, like I just said. Anyways, so I've made videos before on this topic about how deep breathing or, breathing exercises don't really work to relax me. Well, here are some breath-related things that do. Number one, smelling smells that send me into like a euphoric corpse mode, as I like to call it. Euphoric corpse mode just means that your body, your heart rate, breathing, and pulse slow down because you're like calm kind of thing. It's like euphoric calm, like there's dopamine involved. It's kind of like you're going to sleep, like your body's preparing to go to sleep, but you're not actually asleep. You're just in a euphoria. There are smells that bring me into this state. One of these smells is catnip, but also anything that's like woodsy brings me into this state. Also vanilla. I love the smell of vanilla, and it's one of my favorite words. Anyway, there are a few smells that will bring me into a euphoric corpse mode, and breathing in those smells relaxes me because every time I suck air in through my nose, I get more of that smell. And when I smell those smells, like I said, it brings me into a euphoria. Let me give you an example of what I mean. So, in June, I got my second dose of my vaccine. I know you probably saw my vaccine video. I'll put it in the description. But I was really nervous because, number one, my mom, was getting mad because she couldn't find the entrance of the building. Also, I was scared that Mom wasn't going to remember which word to say to me to help me relax during the actual shot, and blah, blah, blah. By the time we got there, my chest was hurting. I felt like I was having a heart attack. So what I did is I sprayed some catnip spray on my mask. This is my catnip spray. This is originally for cats. It's called Meowana. They try to make their products look and sound, like marijuana, hence the company name Meowana. But trust me, this is just catnip. There's no weed in it. It's just honeysuckle and catnip. What I did is I sprayed it on this mask. It's like this type of mask. And I just sprayed like where my nose would be on the mask. I lifted it up and sprayed, and then I put the mask back on, and I took deep breaths. Each time I took a deep breath in through my nose, I got more of that smell. When I got more of that smell, the catnip, it sent me into a euphoric corpse mode, which was able very quickly to slow down my breathing and my heart rate. And eventually my chest wasn't hurting anymore. Now, if I tried to take those deep breaths without the catnip being present, it would not have worked. I'm telling you, it would not have worked. And when people suggest me to take deep breaths without those smells being present, it makes me want to strangle them. Another product that works for me is Vicks Baby Rub. This is Vicks baby rub. Notice I'm saying baby rub, not vapor. Hold on. It's this. The reason that this works for me is because it has rosemary in it. And like I said, rosemary relaxes me because it smells super woodsy. And woodsy smells send me into like a super euphoric corpse mode. Also, this has, excuse me, has some eucalyptus in it as well. And that's another one of the smells that send me into that euphoric corpse mode. The other breath-related coping strategy thing that works for me is watching people give breaths. I don't know if you know this. I'm super obsessed with CPR and resuscitation and the kiss of life, which is a slang term for mouth to mouth. So sometimes I like to watch videos on this topic, and sometimes they demonstrate CPR on like a mannequin. And when I watch them giving breaths to the mannequin, it's soothing because on some mannequins, you can hear the air escape. Like when they give a breath, you hear the breath go in the mannequin. And then when they take their mouth off the mouth of that mannequin, you can hear the air escape. It's kind of like, it's kind of similar to like when it sounds like when somebody goes, but it's like gentler and it's different. Obviously, I'm not a mannequin, so I can't really replicate, but you can YouTube it. It's very relaxing for me to watch somebody give mouth to mouth or mouth to mask breaths to a CPR mannequin. I don't know why, but it's relaxing, especially because I really like CPR. So yeah, those are the two breath-related coping strategies that work for me. Smelling smells like, vanilla, woods, or catnip that bring me into euphoric corpse mode very quickly, and watching people give breaths. Now, I also have this tea that I like to drink when I'm having anxiety attack, like when my niece and nephew come over and they're under 2, babies and autism just don't mix. This tea is called Sugar Cookie Sleigh Ride, and it's by Celestial Seasonings. Now, the reason that it works for me is because it's super vanillic. Yes, that's a word. It's definitely very vanilla forward because it's trying to smell and taste like a sugar cookie. Now, when I make this tea, when I steep it, because the liquid is hot, it creates steam. So when I lift the cup up towards my face to take a drink, I'm also breathing, through my nose because I need to breathe in order to live. And when I take those normal breaths through my nose, I'm getting the smell of the tea, which is super vanillic, which brings me into euphoric corpse mode, slowing down my heart rate, respirations, pulse, blah, blah. You get the idea. So, anyways, hopefully when I try to take those deep breaths without those smells being around, it does not work. Period. I've tried it. I used to take a yoga class from like when I was 9 years old all the way till I was like 18. And regular deep breaths don't work for me. Chanting, none of that meditation crap, yoga, that does not work for me. But breathing in those smells that we discussed does work for me. And it will slow my heart rate and respirations down like very quickly. And eliminate chest pain. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and God bless.